The information, comments, and recommendations contained herein are not within the scope of investment consultancy. Investment advisory service is provided within the framework of the investment advisory service to be signed between the customer and beekeeping institutions, per education companies, non-deposit accepting banks. My comments on this channel are only my personal comments. These comments belong to you. Your financial situation and risk return may not be appropriate. Therefore, no investment should be made based on the information and comments on my channel.
Good evening to everyone. Everyone is wondering about gold and silver prices, because gold and silver prices are trying to set a new record every day. Especially due to ratio reasons, there are decreases on the silver side today. Our expectation continues. However, for the last month, we have preferred euro, not gold. I would like to buy and sell again. Our preference is the same, neither dollar, gold, nor silver. We only prefer euro, because the cheapest euro is left. Whichever you buy, exchange it at parity in the medium or long term. I would like to remind you again that the most advantageous instrument for making gold coins is the euro. Ounce gold and gram gold broke a new record today. Especially in the free markets, gram gold rose to 3190 lira, while we saw an increase on the ounce gold side to $2,790. Our current hours are 1552 gram gold and 3,248 lira. Ounce of gold is at the level of $2,780, even though the target is 2,780 in our last video. Look, I underline it again. Even though the target is $2,780, we are not buying. I have determined such a roadmap with my friends. When we look at the result, we will all see why we have determined such a roadmap in the coming weeks. Especially after the American elections on November 5th, it will become clearer what is what. Currently, the bubble continues to grow day by day. When this bubble bursts, no one will see it. I would like to express that we will see a downward profit sale without giving the opportunity to sell. Again, on the ounce gold side and gram gold side, you can always review all the videos below one by one. In all my videos, we had a single roadmap. Investors who hold gold or silver should continue to wait, but silver investors who are waiting for an opportunity to buy gold would be more accurate to invest their money in euros. It would be more accurate. Sisley prices. There may be profit sales here. I had warnings. I would like to make the same warnings today. If I had dollars in my pocket today, if I had euros in my pocket, would I buy ounces of gold and ounces of silver at these prices? My answer is no. If I had TL in my pocket today, would I buy grams of gold at these prices? No. Would I buy grams of silver? No. We would still prefer to buy euros. These are my preferences. Because we have determined such a preference with our companions. We are always happy with our preferences, and because we know what a patient investor is. Everyone knows what it means to wait and what patience means. What do we always say to those who have gold and silver? If you don't need cash, keep waiting, because new record attempts will continue every month. However, the profit sales we expected have not occurred yet, so those who want to buy gold and silver these days, investors, as I have frequently expressed in my other videos, below, on the ounce gold side, we made it known that our percent purchase was at the level of $2,604. We continue to wait for the percent again, and I have an expectation regarding the $31 support level in the ounce price of silver. This expectation still continues. These increases are upward. Movements continue. New record attempts continue every day, and therefore, would I revise these prices again? Guys, we had such an expectation, but we are revising. We will wait for this price. Our expectation did not come true. Now we will make an evaluation like this, but my prediction is my expectation. I cannot say this because there has been no change in the exchange rate. If I were to say it, I would have said it for a month already, and my expectations have not changed. But I have always told you this about the euro-dollar parity. There is a level of 1.13 at the end of the year. There is a level of 1.05 below. Let's see which one to test first. The sags below the 110 level are again in my video on Monday. What did I tell you? Specifically for this week, we will follow this band range. 1.750 below, 1.09 level above, and this week we had a euro-dollar parity that dropped to 1776 level. Currently, the euro-dollar quality is at 1.0813 level. It is useful to see any deviation below the 1.8 level as a buying opportunity at the end of the year. My expectation is 112,251, 12,281.13 level. Therefore, I can say again that the euro is more advantageous. If the decline below the 1.08 level accelerates again, this time we will continue to make our purchases for the medium and long term. We can evaluate the gold side in this way. The gram price of silver is 37L61 Kurush, following the ounce silver again. We continue to be a gram gold investor and gram silver investor. It is always difficult to follow ounce gold and ounce silver. Wherever grams go there, the tactic is that simple, and therefore, since I continue to expect a decline to the $31 level, I prefer to wait here as well, but I need cash. I think non-investors should wait. Why did silver lose value? As you know, we saw a sharp decline in the gold-silver ratio last week, up to the level of 7,880. I'm sorry, the ounce price and gram price of gold, silver, made a show. It seriously tested historical peaks with a return of 6%, and from there, gold and silver again. I have stated that I expect an increase in the ratio and a decrease in the silver ounce price again. Currently, the gold-silver ratio is at 81.73, with a 1.5% increase. The ratio has gone above the 80 level again. If a possible 83 to 85 attempt is made, this time I will give the following message to the investors who hold gold. I have gold. I have silver. No, here is the opportunity. The ratio is here. Why will I say this? Because our expectation is at the level of 85. Well, since we have switched from gold to silver, we are waiting for the level of 72 with our companions. Therefore, I will make the same call again at the level of 83 to 85 to the investor who has the ability to wait until the level of 72, because my expectation on the ratio side is 72, and there is no deterioration on this side. We have seen a sharp decline in the Vale price of Brent oil. Now it is at the level of $1.92. You can ask why oil prices have dropped so much when there is so much war tension in the Middle East. Because they made a serious purchase in oil stocks in America, and therefore, well, if you pay attention, Israel did not hit Iran's oil wells and oil fields. Why didn't it? If Israel had made such a move, it had hit Iran's oil wells. If it had hit its oil lines, this time we would have seen $8,590 in the barrel price of Brent oil. But when we look at the stock side, America's stocks are also serious. There is a decrease. They will make it cheaper, and who is the best buyer? He has completed his stocks. Now there may be upward movements. Let's come to the Bitcoin side. Friends in the cryptocurrency market insist that our friends trading here have started the bull market. Yes, the elections in America are approaching. There are elections in America on Tuesday next week. E-surveys say that Trump will win, and Trump's superiority over the polls makes investors in the cryptocurrency market happy. It causes an increase in the value of cryptocurrencies, and it is currently at the level of $7,185. Well, yes, there is very little time left for the elections. My expectation for the level of $0.000 by the end of the year continues, but do not make a corner here. The possibilities are strong. Again, I'm continuing to wait cautiously. That is, the cryptocurrency market may be before us again, which will make harsh moves fluctuating in the broadband range. On the altcoin side, as it is known, our friends are not seeing the performance they want. They are only seeing activity on the Bitcoin side, but on the Bitcoin side, I think, before we see these official results, will Trump come to Porter? So, without seeing these names in full, I think we should not be insistent. We need to be careful, and I will continue my positive expectation in the cryptocurrency market in the future. But I will not be too assertive until the American elections. I will continue my cautious wait again. There may be harsh fluctuations here again. It is worth paying attention. It seems like the Borsa Istanbul 100 index will complete the day with a % increase at the level of 9,025 points. We still have 16 hours left. Well, if it succeeds in keeping it above the 99,000 point level, our expectation for the 9150 to 9200 point level continues, as it has fallen sharply below the 99,000 point level before. In my videos, both in my columns and in all media, I have warned you not to be afraid of the stock market, especially if you are a 6-month-old investor, and if you have distributed the risks and invested in various stocks rather than a single share, do not be afraid. Therefore, My expectation of 12,000 points in the stock market within a 6-month period continues, dear friends. As I said, there is a presidential election in America on Tuesday next week. I will evaluate this presidential election tomorrow evening. Where am I today? Well, as you know, I shared my photos from my Instagram account on my X account. I am in Canakkale today. I came to prepare a video for you. I am in Canakkale as a guest of a private company. He came to a business that produces gold. Well, how does the gold produced from the ground become a mine? How does it become ingots? How do these processes continue? What is this sector? How does this sector contribute to the Turkish economy? How much employment does it provide to the region? It will inform you like this, such as known false truths and false truths. I have prepared such information because there is a lot of information pollution about this sector. This is happening, etc. It has a very long journey. I came to Canakkale to show you this journey on site. Over the weekend, I will share my Canakkale video and gold production video for you. Dear friends, again tomorrow evening. We will see each other because we will have a long conversation tomorrow night. Since I am a guest today, I have to keep it short. I greet you, your children, and your family in advance. I wish you a good evening again. God bless you.